I saw a photograph of somebody abseiling in an American magazine. And in New Zealand, we'd never seen anybody using abseil as a means of access. It intrigued me that here's a guy who's actually tied to a permanent point of attachment that looked dodgy. Somebody just hanging in space cleaning a building, but in actual fact, he's tied to something, he's going nowhere. And I thought it was a good idea. So we were lucky enough to be part of the pioneering crew that did that. Real privilege to be part of that fraternity, and an honour to work with some of the guys that I've worked with that in another life probably would have become stuntmen. Today we employ 20 employees. We've got a full-time manager, full-time quota. We own our own premises. We've got every type of toy. Back in the day, we'd get a building, we'd clean the windows 4 times a year. Well, we've progressed to washing it annually, painting it once every 7 years, every type of water leak, cladding repair. It's been a lot of work open out over the years that we're just there, we can do it. And so we've developed expertise in that area. Typically, our work is just completely out of any sort of comparable paradigm for any other type of work. We would quite often be on the outside of a building, it'd be midwinter, and you'd come past an office window. Everybody's huddled around a heater and they're cold and sniffing and coughing and carrying on. And you're on the outside, and it's like being on the outside of a mountain where you're dressed for the cold, but you're just amped, you're full of adrenaline, you're alive to what you're doing. And I don't know if it just happens by accident or not, but funny enough, you tend to keep really good health when you're asking a lot of your body. And people would say to us, I just couldn't do your job. And often I'd shake my head and I think, well, I just couldn't do your job. Clip your carabiners into the bolts, ropes over the side, last minute check, you're over and you're into it. And if it's a 10, 12, 15, 20-storey building, generally we'll set up, if we're cleaning windows, as wide as possible, meaning you cover as much ground, go as fast as you can, and it will literally be like a long-distance endurance race. Your heart rate will be up around 68% the entire day. Rock and roll sliding around on the building. Going wide on the building could involve, there may be little aluminium mullions. You rip your fingers around like that, pull it, get yourself right across and your foot's up by your ear. Got the glass jolster on like that. As you're leaning across, clean the glass, release, swing wildly back the other way. We train our guys for 6 months in-house according to our protocol. There's no other way but the way that we've laid out. They get literally indoctrinated or brainwashed into our way of working. And that's something then that we can control with documentation so that every job that goes out is briefed to spec. They've been trained to work at spec, and we have routine site checks to make sure that everybody is working to spec. The world's changed so much in the last 5 to 10 years. The actual act of providing a service in some ways is the least important thing to our bigger clients. Our bigger clients are sitting ducks for liability if they don't pick a good contractor. So when they pick us, and we're really grateful that they do, we need to be able to prove our ability to take hold of risk on the workplace so that they cannot be liable. The big thing about Off the Ledge has been, as much as we're stoked to do what we do, we love working at height, and it's a real joy to me to be able to take young people and train them in this amazing workplace. The bigger thing has been to really build together and to be part of a team together. And over the years, we've kind of joked about it and we've said Off the Ledge is a bit like Hotel California. You can check out, but you can never leave. And it's true to this day. This is the company, if I was a young guy starting off again, I'd be stoked to be here. I'd be really happy to be part of something that was bigger than just work.